Welcome back to BlackTideTV, and welcome back to another episode of Pure Free For All. In this one, I don't do too bad. I think it's pretty shot for shot at the beginning. It's around 3 minutes in. I'm gonna start doing really good. I'm gonna go for merciless, and then after that, it's back to shot for shot. It's a pretty tight game, but I do finish fairly strong, 30 and 14. In this commentary, I guess, in the game, that's the gameplay. In the commentary, we're gonna talk about how Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is actually starting to cater a little bit more for the rich than I think a lot of us would like it to. So, in previous Call of Duty games, it's no surprise that previous Call of Duty games are catering a little bit to the rich. Like, you can get different camos and you can get different things in the game, but then there's exclusive ones, and there's exclusive camos, there's exclusive customization things for your character. You look different, your player card is different, whatever, and you actually have to purchase those things. You have to purchase like a cool looking camo, or you can purchase like an emblem or a title or something like that in previous Call of Duty games. So you could always do that, and it doesn't really make an effect on the game. It doesn't change the game at all, other than they just look cool. And you, like, when you kill them or when they kill you and you see the kill cam or whatever, and you see them, you're like, whoa, that's a cool camo, or whoa, that guy looks really cool. That's the entire effect of what previous Call of Duty games have come up with for keeping the more endowed people happy. So what I mean is, the rich people that want to spend more on their game, they want to prove to everybody that I'm better. They can just buy these camos or whatever, like, you know what I mean. Like, these rich people that want to show off like how good they are, or people that want to just show off in the game. Before, it was no problem. Before, they could waste their money and get camos that will last them until November when the next game comes out, and then that's like however many camos they bought, all that money is just going into the garbage, and nobody cares about that. We're happy because it doesn't affect the game. They're happy because it makes them look cool. Whatever. That's it. Like, done. That was the way that it should have been. Now we have Advanced Warfare, and Advanced Warfare, from the very second I heard about supply drops, I knew it was coming. Originally, supply drops in this game were not supposed to be monetized. It was completely just like, no, you don't worry about supply drops. They're just going to be free for everybody. It's going to be cool. And then a couple months, not even a couple months, I don't think, into Call of Duty Advanced Warfare's lifespan, and it's like, oh, now you can buy advanced supply drops, not just supply drops. We're giving supply drops to everybody, but if you want to buy advanced supply drops, these really good fancy things that are going to get you a lot better gear, and there's certain things that you can only get in advanced supply drops, and there's certain this and that, you can buy those. So customization items, I don't give a shit. That's cool. If you want to if you want to spend $1,000 on supply drops just so you can look cool, I don't care. If the purchasable supply drops just gave you clothing, that would be cool. I would definitely go in for that. That would be awesome, because then it's not affecting the game. However, advanced supply drops, as you may know, also include weapons. They include elite weapons, a lot of elite weapons. They include legendary weapons, and they include special weapons that you can only get in supply drops, like the SVO, the blunderbuss, the STG, the AK-47, M16, and the Cell 3 cauterizer. You can't get those guns unless you find them in a supply drop. So that's going to make people go out and spend all their hard-earned money trying to get these guns. And it's still 100% luck. You can buy 1,000 supply drops and not get any of those guns. Or you can buy one supply drop or not buy any supply drops and get them all. So it doesn't make a difference as to like the amount that you spend. It doesn't make a difference for if you're going to get those guns or anything. But it's still it's a major impact that people can buy these supply drops. Now, in previous Call of Duty games, like I said, it was no problem. You can make yourself look cool. Everyone who doesn't have that much money and who doesn't have those 9 extra camos that cost you $90, we'll just all continue quietly thinking you're a douchebag. But other than that, like, we don't really care. nowadays, when variants own this game, like variants, if you are not using a variant, you're a friggin' moron, or you just got the game like an hour ago, because the variants is where your guns are going to be good in this game. If you don't have a variant, you're probably not a die-hard Call of Duty player, or like I said, you just got the game an hour ago, because the variants is what makes this game, despite their flaws and despite what you may lose when you're using variants. Every single person in this game is using a variant, and that's kind of why I have this series. That's why I'm using that's why I have this series where I don't use any variants and stuff, because I'm trying to, it's kind of like sticking it to the man. Like, I'm not going to go and buy $1,000 worth of supply drops so I can get the best variants, and I don't think that anybody should be able to do that. I think that these people that have more money than I, or than a poorer person that's playing this game, should not get an advantage of earning all these special weapons and special variants. Like me personally, I didn't get the Obsidian Steed until I reached Master Prestige rank 1. So these other people that have been buying supply drops there forever, they could have got it on day 1 that they bought the game. Not day 1 that the game came out, because you couldn't buy advanced supply drops then, but day 1 that the advanced supply drops were purchasable, they could have went and bought 1,000 of them and just got every single good variant in the game. It's possible, and it can happen, and I've seen it happen. There's tons of YouTubers out there that, lots of the more, like I said, better endowed YouTubers are out there, and they're opening like 150 supply drops in a video, and they're making one of those videos every 2 days. Like, that's just ridiculous. Like, all that money, for one, all that money that you're spending on that is going into the freaking garbage can, because in November you're going to turn on Black Ops 3 and you're not going to come back to Advanced Warfare. Don't lie to me. Don't say that, oh no, I'm going to play Advanced Warfare forever. You're not going to do that. You're going to move on with the rest of the Call of Duty community into Black Ops 3, and all that money that you just wasted on those supply drops is going into the garbage. Now, of course, the richer people that I am talking about probably won't care, because they've got lots of money to buy whatever purchasable thing is in Black Ops 3 as well. Let's just hope that in Black Ops 3, that purchasable thing doesn't affect the game and doesn't give those people with more money a better edge on the competition. Let's hope that we go back to buying camouflages for our weapons, and camouflages for like your helmet and your exo is just a different color. Like, let's go back to that. Let's go back to titles and emblems and camos and customization. Let's not keep going with the ridiculous advanced supply drops and buying a better gun, because that is just not fair. Thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. Comment your thoughts about it in the comment section down below. Share this video with all your friends so they can enjoy it. Add it to your favorites so you can enjoy it again. And subscribe for more daily gaming goodness. See you later.